The following program is brought to you in part by Johnny's Radiator Shop. For auto repair and air conditioning parts to fit everything under the sun, visit johnnysradiatorshop.com.
Well, Coach Hembree, last week we went to DeWitt, got another good conference win. Looked like the team continued to get better just from observing it, watching it from the stands. Talk about that game a little bit.
Well, I thought that, offensively we struggled at first. We had, first two drives we had a bad snap that put us behind the chains after we were driving, and then the second drive we had a fumbled exchange, and that kind of put us behind the chains. So after that, I thought we settled down and played really well on offense. We missed a touchdown pass on the first play of the game that we can't do in a big ball game, but overall, really pleased. I think we ended up scoring on 5 or 6 straight drives. Defensively, I thought we played really well from the start. I thought they came out and did some things. They got Dax back, who we wasn't expecting to play early in the week, and then Thursday we found out he might play some, and we knew that was going to change their game plan. But I thought our kids adjusted well to that, and overall, outside of one drive, defensively we played really well.
What about your kicking game? How'd you feel?
We had to kick with 2 new kickers. Jose's hurt right now, so Jesse did the kickoffs, and Brian did the extra points, and it's a work in progress. We got 3 kickers. All 3 of them are playing a lot, and the one time that Xander did punt, I thought he punted it well, but it's going to be we don't have Jose back this week, so Jesse and Brian will be kicking again, and that's going to be a deal where this is their first time doing it. They're inexperienced, and I thought Brian did okay, but there's some times where he looked up and he hooked them, and it's just going to be a matter of just him having the confidence to go out there and do it.
Who's your snapper and holder?
Our snapper is Dawson Harton, and then our holder is Clay Barnes.
Well, those are obviously important positions in the kicking game also.
Yeah, they take a lot of pride in that.
Absolutely. Well, I thought it was one of the better DeWitt teams maybe we've seen in a while. Overall, they weren't a bad football team.
They were a little down. Last year they were really good. They took us to the wire last year, and they lost Seth, the quarterback, and the receiver who set records against us. But, I thought our kids did a really good job of adjusting, not knowing Dax was going to play. And then, he's committed to Arkansas, and then him coming and playing. I thought we really held our own against him. I think he had one big pass play, but outside of that, we held him in check pretty good. And anytime you can adjust on a run like that, that says a lot about our football team.
Well, obviously, you threw the football a little bit more than you did the week before as well. If we got it back to our little bit more of our normal offense, I'm sure that was planned.
Well, it was. The week before it was just raining. It was raining so hard, and it was a deal where we were running the football, getting 6 or 7 yards at a pop, and we didn't have to throw it. So last week we wanted to come out and throw it, and we know what Cedric and Traylon can do is running, and I thought as Maddox settled down and our receivers got some confidence, we threw the ball really well. I think that he ended up like 10 of 17, and he only played a half. So very excited about that. I'm excited about watching Maddox grow as a quarterback. I think he's getting better week in, week out. And people don't know, but this is the first time he's really played quarterback. He's expected to play as a 9th grader. Got hurt the first game of the season and missed a year with a shoulder injury. So very excited about him. Just watching him get better every day. Jared Payne, after the first pass, I thought he did really well. Jakari's doing well. Peyton Bird didn't play much. That was by design. We wanted to get him fully healthy. He's got a nagging injury that we felt like we could set out unless we had to have him. He played one play, scored a touchdown, and then Jakari's just being Jakari, and then Tayshawn's got to keep getting better, and I think he will. And it's just exciting to watch a young group get better each week.
Well, let's shift to this week, and this is obviously always a big game. Warren, Monticello, Saline River Shootout will be at Monticello.
Right.
And they're obviously doing better over there from all reports. I haven't watched them play, but what are they trying to do?
Monticello's much improved. I mean, they got athletes everywhere. They're sitting here. I think they're last week they lost a heartbreaker to Greenbrier. I mean, they were up, give up an onside kick with less than a minute to go. Greenbrier drives, kicks a game-winning field goal, wins 37-36. The week before, they beat They beat not a good Helena team, but they beat Helena the week before that. They lost to Hamburg, didn't play very well. I think Coach Harvey would tell you that. They just didn't show up. And, the week before that, they beat Star City. So, yeah, they're a much improved team. Number 7 is probably one of the fastest players we'll see. They put him everywhere. They run that single wing style offense that where the quarterback spins. Their quarterback who's a senior this year, much improved, a lot bigger. Last year he's probably 170, 175. He's a little over 200 this year. Their running back, number 2, is better. They're big up front. Defensive line-wise, they're big. And they got 2 tall wideouts, Jalen Green, which we know. He was here as a young kid, and then Nick Smith. Both of them are real tall wideouts that they give them another dimension. They're throwing the ball a lot more out of the single wing than they have in the past. And if you're able to do that, then you can be a really good football team, especially on offense. And then, defensively, they're much improved on the D line. Their D line is much improved from the past years, and it's going to be a tough test for us. To be honest with you, it's going to be a tough test. It's over there, and our kids get excited about this game. Their kids get excited about it, but it's going to be it's going to mean a lot for our conference the way it ends, and it's been a long time since that's happened.
Well, let's again remind all of our viewers the game is at Monticello, kickoff at 7 o'clock, and ticket situation kind of like it has been. We have to get vouchers or anything like that.
They're going to do them at the gate. I think this is the first time they've done that. First time we've done that, and I think they're going to cut it off at either 1,400 or 1,600 people. They're going to sell them at the gate. First come, first serve.
So best thing for our folks to do is get on over there then.
Yeah, so that's what they want to do. So they're the home team. They get to choose that.
Okay. So. All right. Well, sounds good. Just moving right on through the season, and so far we've been able to keep playing.
Right.
We've been blessed from that standpoint.
We have. Our kids done a really good job, knock on wood, that they understand. They want to play football. They worked hard enough to get that opportunity, and they're trying to do the right things to be able to compete. And so, hopefully we can continue to do that and see how far we can go.
All right, Coach. Well, we plan to be there, so we look forward to seeing the game Friday night. Good luck.
All right, thank you.